Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Well, we changed the lineup, and that's what we get. I'm not gonna pout. I'm not gonna say anything. There was no reason, absolutely no reason to change the lineup. They changed the lineup, and that's what they get. Go listen to analytics, go listen to anything you want. It ain't happening with the New York Yankees if they keep this up. We just gave them another game, another reason to squander a game. And once you took Dominguez out of the leadoff, to me, it was it was awful. It was really awful. But good evening, everyone. This is NY Yankee Mania. How you doing, CT? How's everything going? Um, I'm a little out there. I'm just a little disgusted. They change, and that's what happens. They never stay the same. They can't do the same thing twice. They just can't do it, and it's really, really, really horrible. It
Yeah.
really is.
Well,
I am, by the way, not in my regular location. I am away for a couple of days, but we are doing the morning show, and we are doing, I mean, obviously the show right now. CT was nice enough to come on with us and discuss everything in the Yankee land. And just a quick note: so we'll be on tomorrow morning at 8:30, and then our post game show looks like we're probably going to do it late again, probably around 9 o'clock, just to let everybody know. And then we'll get back to normal on Monday. And Monday, of course, is an off day because the All-Star game will start. And then don't forget on Wednesday, we'll have the big draft rumor day that we're all looking forward to. So there's a lot going on. Also, please take a look at Turnbuckle Talk. There was new videos that went up from TJ. He's doing an incredible job, and you've got to go to the videos. You've got to look to see what's going on, and you'll learn a lot of different things. As a matter of fact, everyone, we are the world champions tonight. We are the world champions tonight. Here we go. Finally, I get to hold the WWE championship belt. How do you like that one? So with that in mind, I just wanted to, tell everybody, please go there, like and subscribe. The shorts are fantastic, and we will start describing when we're going to go on live and when things are going to really take off. But I want to thank everybody. The subs are coming in. I know you're loving the videos. They're amazing. He does an amazing job. You've got to take a look at it. You can't go wrong. Trust me. And any wrestling information, you're going to get right with us immediately. So it's absolutely a must on Turnbuckle Talk. So as far as the Yankee, well, first of all, let's say hello to everybody in the chat. Tommy, how are you? Rob Saxon, how are you? CT, of course, you're over here. The Nasty One, how's it going, Nasty One? John the Beagle Dad, how you doing? How's the dogs? What's going on? Is everything okay? Let's see who else is on here. John the B. Stephen B. How are you? Jake, how you doing? How's everything?
oh, Stephen B. I didn't even see you in there. Sorry. Hey, Stephen B. Sorry.
Also, Jonathan, how you doing, Jonathan? Just to name a few. And in the chat, you have John, and you have Kevin. How you doing, Kevin? You have MJ. How you doing, MJ? Hope everything's going well with you. Thanks for being loyal the last 3-4 nights. I really appreciate it. All right, getting back to the game, guys. CT. Mr. Judge, he can't do it by himself.
No. And today,
What
he was
is
going for. I'm sorry.
It's totally incredible. It's totally incredible. What is going on? Why do they have to change that lineup? Why? For what reason?
Well,
Everything is going so good, so well.
Well, this is Joe.
He's got to sit these people. I mean, what is it? They're not 90 years old here. They're not 90 years old. They're normal people that are making millions of dollars. Give me a break already. Hi, Celia. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How's everything going? She writes, what was Booney's Tunes doing changing the lineup like that? You got it. He is Booney Tunes. Celia, I'm disgusted. I really am. We were striving in the right direction. We had the same lineup 3 days in a row. It doesn't make sense, right, Rob? It does not make sense. And we go on and we're hustling and bustling, and these guys making trillions of dollars, and they're sitting on their buns. I mean, come on already. How do you get consistency with this team? How do you get it?
Well, Joe, something I don't think a lot of people realize is that Jason Dominguez has only okay in 49 plate
Appearances
since May 1st against left-handed pitchers. He's batting 295. Why is he? What? Huh? I know you want to rest guys, but the All-Star break is right around the corner right now.
Yes.
And Goldie went 0 for 4 at leadoff today. That's not where you put Goldie. I'm sorry. Goldie was still you not only messed up Jason, you messed up Goldie, because Goldie's finally starting to get going again. And we changed this lineup. Now, congratulations, I have to say, to Bellinger for keeping his hitting streak going. Aaron Judge, fastest in history for 350 home runs in 1,088 games. Wow. And also his 38th multi-hit game of the season. He had 3 hits and 2 RBIs, but really this offense today struggled because we had the defensive lineup, and that wasn't. I just don't know where Jason was. And with Fried, you knew something was wrong, Joe, today. Like I would say it was like he was 1 and 2/3 innings in, and his pitch count was going up, and it was like, this isn't looking right. And then by like the 3rd inning he threw 73 pitches, gave up 4 runs.
Yeah. Celia puts it best. You have Grissom hobbling like an old geezer out there, and you play him over Dominguez. Does this make any sense? No. I'm going to add to it. You see this championship belt? The Yankees will never see this. The Yankees will never see this. It's not going to happen, guys. Not with Boone managing like that and the front office managing like that. It's not going to happen. So what are we going to do about it?
Well, there was positives today, though. One negative was Boone left Lasagna in there 1 batter too long. He pitched a perfect 1 inning, and then they brought him out for 1 more batter. He gave up a home run. But the positive is Efros, 7 pitches he got out of 1 inning. 7 pitches, and then
he's so great, and people want to see
trade him. No.
It's the only thing that makes any sense in the lineup.
But what blows my mind is I watched Tim Hill throw 4 pitches and get 3 outs today. So the bullpen, we have a little bit of positivity in the bullpen, because we really, other than Lasagna, that was a Boone move, though. No offense, I am gonna blame Boone on that one. He shouldn't have put Lasagna back out there.
Yeah, call him Booney Tunes from now on.
Lasagna had given us that perfect 1 inning. Okay, then why didn't you bring Efros out? Why didn't you bring Hill in? What I'm saying. And then the scary thing is that we let Boyd pitch 8 innings. He only gave up 4 hits. He had 6 strikeouts, but he did it in 85 pitches. That's like Greg Maddux numbers if you look at like the pitch count and how many innings he pitched. That's a scary thing. But yeah, as I told you, Joe, before the show, the Martian, Judge, and Belly, first time ever in Major League Baseball, that we have three players on the same team that hit 3 home runs in one game. And I wanted to talk to you because you want to get into trades and stuff. But another thing is Hill starts his rehab start tomorrow in Somerset. What do you think about that?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be more exciting than the Yankee game because if they put that lineup out, I can't watch it. I refuse to watch it. How do you win 6 in a row with the same lineup, and then because you think they need a rest with the All-Star game that's a day away,
yay!
makes no sense.
It makes no
You have a
sense.
sellout crowd in Yankee Stadium, and they can't hit a banana. I mean, where is this right? Where is it right?
I don't understand it. And I said I threw out Jason's numbers against lefties since May 1st, and you're not giving him enough attempts here. If you play a player consistently like that and he's a younger player, you're destroying his confidence, you're destroying his flow. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I don't want to blame just Boone. I mean,
No,
analytics have a lot to do with this.
D Train is saying, to be fair, Freed didn't look good today. Yeah, but to be fair, why was the lineup like that? Why?
I said we had a defensive lineup in there, and I don't really think we needed to do that. I would have just left the lineup alone and made maybe one or two little changes. I still think we needed to move. I still think we need to move Jazz into the 4 spot and put Stanton in the 5 spot. I think you and I talked about that, Joe, of splitting up Stanton and Judge. I think you'll see more fluid batting if you do that.
Well, I would hope so because I mean, this is absolutely insane. You can't get momentum changing the lineup every single day. You just can't. I mean, look at these numbers. I mean, Goldschmidt four at bats, nothing. Bellinger had a hit and a run. Judge had four at bats. He had 3 RBIs, 1 run, 2 hits. Stanton 3 at bats and nothing. Grissom 4 at bats, a hit. No, actually, I'm sorry.
That was Jazz. And that was a blip, Joe. That was a blip. Trent did nothing today.
Volpe 1 hit. Wells
Yeah.
nothing. Peraza, of course, nothing. He had the 2 hits. So do you expect him to get something today? I doubt it.
I was hoping.
Freed went 6 innings, 4 runs, 3 RBIs, 2 Ks, 3 walks.
No, Freed only went 3 innings.
3 innings.
Yep, 3 innings.
Hamilton 2 innings and pitched well, 2 strikeouts. Efros went an inning of nice, no blemish. Lasagna went one inning, 1 run, 1 hit, one earned. So he's a little shaky. Hill went 1 inning, gave up nothing, and Brubaker had a hit and a walk, but didn't give up any runs. So, it's the same old thing. It's just the same old thing. The lineup, and you lose momentum that way. I don't care what anybody says. Sean Browning says Judge the fastest to hit 350 homers, career homers, beating Big Mac by 200 fewer games. Yeah,
that was
him.
That was a steroid user.
The nasty one says, wish they would bring back Girardi. Watching this nonsense, I don't know about Girardi because he's a little overboard, and that's the reason why they had fired him. I can't see Girardi coming back. It's not going to happen.
But I like Girardi. I like Girardi, Joe. I like Girardi because he held the players accountable a little more. But you said he went overboard. I kind of agree with that. I think he was a little too intense. But we talked about this, I think, earlier this week about Joe Torre going in the locker room and what was it, 98? I think it was 98 team. He went in the locker room midway through the season, and he said, "I've been sticking up for you guys all season. Now it's time for you guys to stick up for me." Boom, there was that shift that we talked about, like the Bellinger catch, he said. So we lost that momentum we had built up. Let's hope we can take two or three from the Cubs, but this kind of it was a depressing game to watch today because you knew Max was not right, and the offense just did not wake up today. They couldn't do anything. Boyd, I mean, that was ridiculous how good Boyd was today. He was sick. He's one of the best pitchers in baseball, in my opinion, and I'm not just saying that. I really do. That guy has something special happening.
Well, like I said, um, you can blame that the pitcher was great and all of that, but no consistency, no wins. That's
Yeah.
it. Now, if they put the lineup back tomorrow, they'll win the game.
Probably. I bet.
They'll win the game.
I'll bet. Well, I'm not a betting man, but I'll bet $1 that if we put the other lineup in tomorrow, like you're talking about, with Jason leading off, we're going to win that game. We're going to win that game. I don't know what we are thinking right now.
You can bet dollar for donuts.
Okay, don't. I'll try.
Dollar for donuts. I mean,
Boston green pie.
yeah, yeah. The asparagus pie.
Yes.
The
Yes.
asparagus pie. You know where that? You know where that's famous from.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, I mean, to put a performance out like that, I mean, the game was dull to begin with.
Yeah.
And they made it worse. They made it absolutely worse. Let's do a quick scoreboard right now. Let's see what's going on. So at the end of 8, we have the Padres 5, the Phillies 4, Astros and Rangers 3-3, and the 9.
That's a good game.
The Diamondbacks and the Angels are 1-1, bottom 2. The Jays and the Athletics 0-0 in the first. As we know, the Yankees lost to the Cubs 5-2. The Mariners 15. The Tigers 7.
Wow, I didn't see that.
The Pirates, the Twins 12. The Pirates 4. The Braves 7. Cardinals 6. Marlins shut out the Orioles 6-0. The Dodgers finally won a game 2-1 over the Giants. The Mets won again 3-1 over Kansas City. The Reds beat the Rockies 4-3. And the Brewers beat the Nationals 6-5. The Guardians beat the White Sox 6-2. And the Red Sox shut out Tampa Bay 1-0. Look out for the Red Sox. It is getting hairy, guys. It's getting very hairy.
Red
and
Sox
I'm telling you, don't rest on the Red Sox for the trade deadline days. Don't rest on it.
This is kind of, I hate to bring it up, but you were talking about the scores. You were talking about the scores tonight. The Mariners really rattled Detroit tonight, and even though the Tigers got rocked tonight, who is the player on the Tigers with the most hits? Gleyber Torres with 3 hits. Everyone else had 1 hit. Yeah, one. Yeah, what? So Gleyber Torres was like the player of the day for the Tigers, even though they lost. I'm telling you, the effort he seemingly is putting in this season compared to the way he was playing last year before the benching, it's just different. I really think he was a player he needed a new change. New scenery. You get what I'm saying? Like a different team to play for. And the Dodgers did beat, the Giants 2-1. So they finally stopped their losing streak because the Dodgers were
with the Mariners. The Mariners hit 15 runs and Cal didn't hit a home run. What an amazing feat that was.
Yeah.
So now what is it? Judges 1 or 2 behind? I think he's 2.
I'd have to look that up. I think he's 2 or 1. Yeah, something like that.
Jake says the nasty one. Got to be realistic. Yeah. Any chance we can get Vlad for third base? Nah.
How is that happening? Wait a minute. Okay, I have to say this in the chat. Realistically, explain to me how we would make that work when Hal doesn't want to open his wallet. Vlad for Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm kind of like thrown off by that one, but it's funny, you know. But getting into trades though, Joe. Who are some of the players you're looking at, and what are some of the teams you think the Yankees could trade with?
Well, it's obvious they could trade with the Royals. They probably could work something out with the maybe even the A's. Um, in the National League, Colorado, and that doesn't excite me at all. Um, I don't know. The way things look right now, they're all bunched together. They
Yeah,
all have a chance at the wild card.
yeah,
So why would they try? Why would they want to make the Yankees better when they still have a chance? I mean, there's all teams that can be better right now. I mean that are in the playoff hunt. Why would they want to hurt themselves and help the New York Yankees?
Yankees.
That's my fear with this trade deadline. There's not much. A lot of people are saying it's going to be explosive. I don't really see it, but okay, let's go with it. I'm not convinced.
Well, you said the word explosive, right? I think the most explosive trade that the Yankees possibly could do, and I know I keep reiterating this, is the Seth Lugo and Garcia trade. That would be the big splash we make, and then we can worry about bullpen. But other than that, I agree with you, Joe. I really don't see us making a bigger splash than that. But it's gonna. I really still believe it's gonna have to do with a three team trade with the Guardians. The Guardians, the Royals, and the Yankees are going to have to work together here to help each other out because we can help them and they can help us. And as we said before earlier in the week, you have to give to get. But beyond that, I don't see a big trade happening other than that would be the big splash, I think.
Well, Jake says I don't think it is. I think Cash is going to get a bullpen arm and a third baseman. That's it. I mean,
No,
you can't expect them to get five players for a team that's $300 million strong. They need five players.
no, look who's coming back. Look who's coming back. We have some bullpen help coming back. We have Hill coming back. Our survival mode needs to be the next 2 weeks after the All-Star break. So there's a lot going on here. We just need to survive. I'm going to say 2 weeks after the All-Star break. If we can get through that, we're going to get people back, players back, and I think we'll be okay. That's why I don't think it needs to be a five-player trade. I think we need at least three players. So like Seth Lugo, Garcia, and communication with the Guardians. The Guardians, I believe, would want somebody like Trent. And the problem is, the scary thing is that Rice and Spencer Jones are probably going to be involved with that trade. So, but
I agree with you. Definitely agree with you. The nasty one says Arenado and Helsley from the Cards.
possibly.
I don't mind Helsley, but Arenado, no. There's no way. He's making $32 million a year. They're not going to do that. They're just not going to do that.
Wait, Joe, let me show you something. Here's a thing called a wallet. You have to have a owner who wants to open said wallet. He said he doesn't want to open the wallet very wide. That's the one thing I picked up on with what he said about Cashman. Cashman is going to gather what he can, offer this information to Hal, and I think Hal might open his wallet a little bit, but we can't expect him to go, boo, yeah, here you go. Here's all the money. No, that's not happening.
It's not a question, people calling him cheap. He's not cheap.
No.
He's not. But people have got to understand they're in a threshold right now. So if you get a player for 20, let's say that's worth $20 million, he's really now worth $40 million.
Yeah.
Do you want to take that on? I mean, after you're already paying $308 million, that's the problem. But
Yeah.
I mean, for somebody to call him cheap, he's not cheap. I mean, if he were cheap, then the payroll would be $100 million. It's
Yeah.
not $300 million.
Yeah.
So
Believe me,
I mean,
we made
Cashman can make any trade he wants. It's still got to go through Hal. And when Hal asks, okay, where does this leave us financially? And then he says, well, you got to shell out $30 more million. Hal is going to say, isn't there any other way you can do this? I mean, let's face it, how much is too much? You're still $300 million payroll. It boggles your mind.
yeah.
That payroll is more than like 5 baseball teams.
Yeah.
And
How much?
they're still 5 players short.
What is
That's the craziness.
what is the payroll of the Rockies? What is the payroll of the Marlins? And we are complaining here. As fans, we have to kind of catch ourselves here and realize that we do have a great team. Sadly, the team's made some bad moves where we've had to bite the bullet and kind of, you know, deal with it. But, this team definitely put effort into putting together a baseball team. So I know, Joe, you and I and somebody else had that, where we were really upset before they started winning again. And we that was the only Joe. I would say that's the only show you and I have really complained. And we were just with the fans. We do this show for you, the fans, and we felt the same way you guys did. You guys and gals did. We were frustrated. That's why we had that episode, because we felt the same way you did. We were frustrated, but Joe nailed it. That belly catch, the consistent lineup, and keeping Volpe down. Joe's been talking about this for a long time. I know you guys and gals have been paying attention to Joe's talking about this. So, but it's a reality with an inconsistent lineup. We can't expect players to consistently play for you because they never know where they're going to be. It's like, but today, another thing that worried me today was Jazz with the error there. That was weird. He looked clueless at second today, and yeah, we'll watch the replays of the two moments he had today at second. One of them I understand, the other one kind of flabbergasted about. Injury two, yeah, Cole Freed, yeah, Rodon, that's a nasty 1, 2, 3, yeah. Made it bad. Oh, I think I'm alone. Sorry, guys. See, that was horrible throw by Praza through. Yeah, that was. But there was one. There was one that hit Jazz's glove, like right, like up here on his glove, and if you look at Jazz, he took his eyes off the ball, and he was more concerned about making sure he got the tag before getting the ball in the glove. You got to kind of split that thought. So I'm not sure where Joe went. This is really odd. I'm never on by myself, but I'll try working with you guys in the chat. So the nasty one said, CT, give me a break. Sorry, I'm just talking my mind. If give me a second. Yeah, it's Jake. I understand. Imagine this. Imagine our starting rotation with Cole, Freed, and Rodon in it. And then also you have to mention Clark Schmidt. So Clark Schmidt's not in the lineup right now. He's out for the season, so we've actually lost, 4 or not 4 guys. We've lost a lot though this year. But Rodon redeemed himself. I don't think you're going to see Ascara traded because Ascara and I think Rodon click. So I kind of think they have a connection. And even Rodon after the game mentioned that. So Joe lost power. So don't worry, he's okay. But I don't see Ascara being traded. But how do you guys and gals feel in the chat about the Tigers and the Astros and the Blue Jays right now? Because those are the 3 teams we're gonna possibly face. And I'm scared of all 3 of those teams. We don't have consistency in a consistent lineup. So I'm working with you guys and gals in the chat, so help me out here. Joe's not here to help me. But I said, getting back to some
Sorry,
talking
guys,
points.
we had a blackout. And we just got word from the cable company out here that there's something that happened with one generator, but everything is cool now. Sorry about that, chat.
It's all good.
But thank you, CT, for keeping the show going. I really appreciate it. Hey, Bill O, how are you? Yeah, so what did I miss? And thank you for keeping the show going.
Oh, no problem. No, we were just talking about, responding to, seeing some just the defense plays happening today, and we were talking about some different stuff. Nothing, I wouldn't worry about it. I'd keep going. Cook Jake is continuing. This is exactly what I'm saying. I think this is a great team, but they're riddled with injuries, and they will help. And they have a horrible manager.
Sean Browning, we need reinforcements, but we can go toe to toe with anyone. Yeah, no, we can. But be consistent. This is what I can't stand. Where is the consistency?
Yeah.
I mean, and Bill O, with what I'm saying, Jones hit another home run today in AAA.
Yeah.
Alabron Jr., 2 hits in future games. No way am I trading these kids. Absolutely no way. And
you gotta give the get, Joe. You gotta give the get.
Reinforcements at what cost? That's the thing. What cost are we looking at? Even if we made the throw, he may not have gotten him anyway. No, I didn't. Nasty one. I didn't give up. We had the blackout, and we came right back.
Yeah.
Jacob Petruzzi, how you doing? CT, that was horrible throw by Peraza. Though if Peraza throws him in the stride, it's a DP. It's a double play.
I was talking about the first one where it bounced off his glove. If you watch the replay, Jazz is not even looking to make sure 100% that ball was going in his glove. He was already like this. You know what I mean? Like he was kind of like he was trying to be ADD like I am and quickly want to try doing too much all at once. And also, there we go, Joe. I mentioned that too. Did any of you in the chat, and Joe, did you notice how Jazz was swinging for the fences again today? Why was his approach different?
I don't know.
I'm just asking. It was weird.
They were all taking it upon themselves to be the heroes, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
He was swinging for the fences today, and I was like, oh, not again. I thought we had solved the swinging issue, because when he just lets it happen and he gets on base, utilizes his speed, he's one heck of a player. But when he's trying to swing for the fences, you see him go through these, stale periods of just not hitting. So, and that the hit he had today was like literally he was lucky to be safe. If he didn't have the speed he had, there was no way. And also the third baseman fumbled the ball, so it was one of those he shouldn't even have gotten on base. So I don't even call that a hit what he got today.
Bill O says that Dominguez needs to lead off every day, period. And then Suarez hit 2 homers tonight. Could really use his help. I mean, it's mind-boggling. It really, really is mind-boggling. It really is. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Aside from the fact we got to keep on trucking. Luckily tomorrow's the last day before the All-Star break, so we get a little bit of a break, and then we'll see. Will there be trades? We're going to talk about it on Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday. It's coming fast and furious at 8:00 when we have our roundtable, and then we're going to talk to the chat and have the chat come in, ask a couple of questions, give us a trade scenario. Let's see. Bill has a nice long one here. Joe, you trade Jones and Labar Jr., you bring in Jose or Manny, for instance. Now 5 or 6 years down the road, it's the same position all over again. Now you have 10 plus years of Jones and Labar Jr. I keep saying I I honestly don't want to trade. I don't want to trade those guys.
Okay, too many people in the chat aren't understanding this. Go look at the metrics of Garcia, the third baseman of the Royals. He's batting over 300 and has pretty good defense, better than what we've seen from. Yeah, and look at Seth Lugo. Ever since he was, he had a couple rough games, and guess who he played? Oh, the Yankees. And since that game he won, his ERA is all the way down to 2.47, I want to say it is. I mean, like, think about that. That is a perfect trade for the Yankees, and the Guardians want somebody like Trent Grisham. So that's how you're going to make that trade happen. But as I said, you're going to see Rice, you're going to see Spencer Jones, and you're going to see some other guys go. I don't think they trade Lombard Jr., though. I really don't. And I hope they don't trade Spencer Jones. I'm with the fans here. I understand but you have to give to get. I'm just being honest here. And this is reality. We don't live in la la land. We have to realize that this is, you have to bite the bullet here and make something happen. If we want to win a World Series, I'll put it this way. If we want to win a World Series with Judge right now, we have to do it now. We cannot wait because he is in his peak. Look at what he's set up to do this year. MVP, Triple Crown. I mean, he's ready to do it all this year. And he has nothing to show for it World Series wise. This is a shame. And if the Yankees don't make the right moves, they don't have to spend a lot of money. Just make the right moves. Just like we did getting Bellinger and Goldie. Instead of signing Soto to this huge deal, we spent smartly, and we got some good players. And Bellinger, his hitting streak continued. He had a hit today.
Yep.
Guy's unreal. I actually now I have to look at his average because he's my guy. I want to know what he's hitting right now.
It's got to be around 278, 280.
No, it's 285. 285. I told you if we had two more games, he'd be hitting 300 at the All-Star break.
No, I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. So, well, listen. Now tomorrow's game is the regular 1:30 start, and that'll be the end until we go to after the All-Star break. I am hoping that during this All-Star break, the Yankees make some type of noise. Lou says we're not winning a World Series this year. Do you see how the Cubs manhandle us? The Dodgers did as well. We're not on their level. Well, we would be on their level if we were consistent, and of course the injuries. And let's make that determination August 1st. Let's see when the dust settles where they're going to go. Let's just see.
Well, we need to do a record scratch there. Give me 1 second. Standings here. So we're worried about the Dodgers right now. The Dodgers are 3-7 in their last 10 games. They have not looked good. Houston made them look bad. They haven't looked good. The Giants beat them last night. Yes, they finally broke that losing streak. How long was that losing streak? The Dodgers are kind of going through a streak like we just went through. So we are capable of getting to the Dodgers, in my opinion. The teams that I said scare me is more of the AL. I'm more worried about Blue Jays, Detroit, Houston, just to get to the Dodgers. But also, if we face the Cubs, we got to remember this is a tricky team. But I'm not worried about the Mets. I'm telling you, the Mets are going to pull an El Foldo. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. You guys can all roast me on here in the chat, but I don't see them. Clay Holmes, look at his last start. I was talking to Merck about it, and then you start looking into his stats recently. He's not a starting pitcher. So the Mets are going to have to wake up to that fact. So once you take him out, who do you have? And plus you got Senga injured. Yes, he's coming back, but I mean that pitching rotation, just like ours, is a mess. So at the trade deadline, I don't know, but obviously the Mets can open up their wallet a little bit more than we can, but we're going to make a smart move. It's going to be one small splash, something like what I said. It's not going to be a huge. We're not. I don't think you're going to see Suarez. I don't think you're going to see. And people keep dreaming about like Kyle Tucker and all this stuff. Or so. Yeah, somebody mentioned that earlier, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Cubs ain't coughing up Kyle Tucker right now. Cubs are in first place by one game, but the Milwaukee Brewers, as you said, Joe, are catching up. So
I want to welcome someone new to the stream, Mark Gates. How you doing, Mark? How's it going? Thank you so much. And what I haven't really said in the stream is don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're in the chat, you haven't subscribed yet. It doesn't take, it takes 2 minutes, not even 1 minute. It's for free, and you only help the content grow and grow and grow. So if please, if anybody that's in the stream, and there's quite a few of you right now, please don't forget to subscribe and press that like button. Quick note too about please while you're on tonight, please go to Total Turnbuckle Talk. Check out all the streams, all the shorts that are on there from my partner TJ. He does a wonderful job. The likes and the shorts that he's getting and the views he's getting is incredible. We had Saturday night's main event tonight, and he's going to explain, a few things about it. He's putting out something, so look for that. Yeah, more than likely he's going to do it. So you're going to have it tomorrow, but it was a great one, and he's going to discuss it tomorrow in a nice short form. So look for that. But tonight you can go on there, subscribe, press the like button with all the videos and everything. I think you'll really enjoy it. He does an incredible job. Yeah.
What are your final thoughts here?
Well, I don't know. Let's go one more through the chat, and then we'll wrap things up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, they're not trading Goldie, that's for sure. D Train. Let's see. What do we have? Bill O says, "Welcome to the zoo, Mark. Don't feed the animals." Oh my God. That's one way of keeping my stream. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. The nasty one, Mark asks Mark, who would you trade for Goldie and Grissom package? Laugh out loud. Let's see. I love the Rob Saxon. I'm saying that I'm the biggest prospect hugger there. Also, I haven't missed checking a minor league box score in 30 years. Oh, that's great, Rob. That's awesome. So, Rob, are you saying that you would keep Spencer Jones and you would keep the core in there in the minors? And who would you trade? Who would you trade?
I said you got to give to get, and we know the Yankees get taxed, so this is not going to be easy to make this move happen. So expect somebody just like the Soto trade. When I woke up and read that news, and Michael King had been traded, he was my favorite pitcher. He is my favorite pitcher still. That's the only reason I watch Padre games is what. And lately I haven't had to watch Padre games because he's injured, but sadly at the same token, but they have to give to get, and we're gonna have to let go of somebody that's in our hearts that we really like. But don't put these players in pedestals. They're people, and to be successful, as I mentioned earlier, Labor Torres needed like a new start, and sometimes these players need a new start, and they benefit from it, and sometimes they come back to haunt the Yankees. But would they have been the player that could work with as a Yankee? It's different. There's a lot of variables in it. So
I just put up there, CT, the Discord channel. If you want to give a shout out with some new people in the stream, what they can do with that, and how do they do it?
Just click the link. It's free. There's no strings attached. 24/7 Yankee Talk. You can post. You can see all the links that Joe puts up. I put up the post to give you guys a heads up, guys and gals, a heads up that the links for the morning show and stuff. But we talk about other things, prospect injuries, and other things in baseball going on beyond the Yankees. I know we talk about the Yankees on here a lot, but we also do talk about other teams. We have like Easy Mets comes in. He's a really cool dude who comes into our channel, and we've had people from other teams come into this show. And Joe, just as you said, it's all about baseball. It's all about the sport. We're cool with anybody as long
all
as you're.
about the fans. It's
Yes.
all about the fans. So if you want to talk about the Mets, you want to talk about the Phillies and all of that, go right ahead. And everybody will be respectful for you. We don't put up with anything out of the way, guys. You know the score on this chat. Everybody's got to be respectful with everyone else because we're family. We're a family here, and we keep growing. So there's no excuse for any animosity, any cursing, or anything like that. And we will 100% answer your questions, and everybody is welcome. The only thing that we ask is subscribe and press the like button. You have no idea how important that is for us because as we keep growing and the stream keeps growing, a lot more things are going to happen. More interviews, more live play, more giveaways. You name it, we will do it for you.
Yeah.
But it all starts with you also. Please subscribe. I can't say that enough. Your appreciation, we love it, and we love you guys each and every day and every one of you. So, final thoughts, CT?
I would be prepared for a trade to happen pretty soon. Something's going in the works. Something is percolating right now, but the media, like I was talking with, I think I was talking to Nathan about this. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nathan. But also check out Nathan's channel. Make sure you check out Nathan. You check out, you got to check out everybody who's involved with us, and it's all on the Discord channel. So another reason to join. But sorry, I got a brain fart. Oh my gosh. But okay, the Garcia, D Train mentioned Garcia with the Royal trade. He has controllable years and he's not making very much money. So that would be like they are willing to go here. You can have him with Seth Lugo if you're willing to give us Spencer Jones, Trent Grisham, probably Ben Rice. Just saying. I don't see Escara going anywhere because he and Rodon are like this, and you saw it.
I'm okay with Ben Rice being traded. I'm okay with Grissom being traded, but you have to really floor us for Spencer Jones. And I keep saying it. I feel like I'm a broken record, but the bottom line is that he's a 5-tool player.
Yeah.
And as everybody in the chat taken my advice, have you watched him play? Watch at least 9 at bats, and then come to me and tell me that you really want to trade this guy. It's mind boggling because I don't want to trade this guy. I really don't. And I'm tired of hearing, oh well, this prospect. Everybody's a prospect. You got to start somewhere. Derek Jeter was a prospect. Tino Martinez was a prospect. George Brett was a prospect. Lou Gehrig was a prospect. Come on. You think you just pull it out of the air? Oh, okay. CT Cards he's gonna bat 350. He's gonna hit 25 home runs. And he's gonna drive in 235 ribbies, and you can't predict. You listen. We don't even predict if we're going to go to the restroom tomorrow. We don't know. Although, yeah, that's probably a definite, but still. The, the bottom line is, come on. You know what the definites are? Death and taxes. That's the definite. There's nothing else. There's nothing else.
Sure, what you just said matches perfectly with what the nasty one said about this place is like cheers and everyone's having a beer and talking, because we have a laugh,
But you can compare the prospects to life and death.
Yeah.
There's nothing guaranteed but that.
I
You got
think-
to pay taxes and you're going to croak. We all know that.
Wait a minute, you have to pay what?
You have to pay taxes.
What are taxes?
Yeah, you know what the taxes are.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, I'm just kidding. But listen, a prospect is what it is. It's a prospect.
Yeah.
But there's more involved. How do you come up if you're not a prospect? Somebody answer that. Prospects don't always work. Of course, they don't always work. There's only 700 players in the game over a million years.
Yeah.
Was there like 12 to 20,000 players, but 250,000 tried out?
Yeah. And there's 780 in the major leagues.
There's 780 right now.
And
they count their blessings. And out of that 780, there's quite a few that don't belong in the major leagues. And the minor league players belong up here.
Yeah.
So, I'm tired of hearing, prospect that they don't work out. Well, then who works out? A plumber?
No.
Like vision? Well, who works out? See, logically tell me, how can you judge a player if he's not a prospect and you don't bring him up? Tell me. Well, and I'll stop, and I'll never bring it up again.
Well, no, I'm not going to argue with Joe. I agree with you. I just think, what we already discussed, is consistency. And remember, either earlier this year or maybe it was last year, earlier this year, I think, when we brought Vivas up and, he just sat on the bench. Why did we bring you up? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did that do to his confidence? He finally's called up to the majors, doesn't even get to play. What? I didn't understand that. And I think that doesn't help a player. And why do we seemingly have it in our heads that we need to take the hot players? All of a sudden, like Jason Dominguez, other than one game, he's had at least a hit, if not more, in every game other than one since we put him at the top of the order. And as I said, he is hitting .295 since May 1st against left-handed hitters.
And yet he's on the bench today.
Analytics? This isn't analytics. This is facts on this piece of paper. Analytics is computer screen. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be a feel to the game. You got to feel it, with your management.
Yeah, and another thing that makes me laugh. So now they're saying, but Lombard Jr. is going to be great. How do you know that? Right now he's hitting .202.
Yep.
Now Spencer Jones is hitting 412?
Yeah. That's why everyone wants him.
202. That one you're willing to trade, but the guy that's batting 202, you want to keep.
Yep.
True. He's a great infielder. Is he going to improve? We don't know, but you got to try, right? So don't say prospects are only prospects. It's the only way to come to the major leagues.
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Before I forget, Joe, before I head out, I want to say thank you to Merck, thank you to Sean Browning, Stephen B., Chris the Flash, and many others, Nathan. And make sure to check out Jabba the Hutt, and make sure to check out the Discord channel, so you guys can get information about when Joe and New York Yankee Mania and maybe myself might appear. But we can get all the news on everything that's going
there's
on.
Also Jason C.
Jason Castillo, yeah. Please make sure you check him out. Really good folks. We're trying to network together, and we all work well together. It's a peaceful process, and it's all about the fans. It's not about us. It's all about you, the fans. So
For,
I just want to make sure I thank everybody.
before we sign off, while we have a nice number of people in the stream, let everybody know that doesn't know yet, the segment of the show that's coming up with CT cards and about the card collection and all of that. Please, because it's real important. Because you always have to keep your streams fresh,
Yeah, yeah.
and having something like that means a lot. And I am looking forward to to the stream that starts with your trading cards, and you're going to be answering questions. They're going to be asking. There are people that are dying right now to ask you so many questions, and and you're shying away from it. And I'm telling you, no, you don't. Go for it, CT. You got a good thing going there. You got a wonderful collection. You did a great job throughout the years. And now it's time for you to be proud of it. Be proud of what you did. And I'm very honored and very proud that it's going to be on this show.
Yeah.
You're going to show up everything, and I won't trade that for the world. But I don't want to take the credit. I want you to explain a little bit, and then we'll end the stream.
Well, I'll make this funny, Joe. I'll make this quick but funny. Um, I told Chris the Flash, and I just haven't been able to get to the post office that I'd send him Derek Jeter prospect card. But
And
today,
where's mine?
I'll send you some cards. But but today I opened up a Topps 1994 box that I had since 1994. I'd never opened them. And
Wow.
the third pack in, guess what I get? So that
Wow.
I'm going to give that to Chris. I'm sending that to Chris the Flash because I already was going to send him one, but this one's very well centered, and I wanted to make sure I send him a nice one. But I would say the first card I want to talk about when we do the segment, Joe, and for everyone to know is this
Whitey
19,
Ford.
1953 Topps Whitey Ford. And I want to discuss this because this was quite the journey to get this card. And it's a funny story of how I got the card. It's one of those you have to be in the right place at the right time. But I'll tell the history about it, the history of the card, and more. So
Yeah, and the segment will be starting a little bit after the All-Star break. We're gonna have we're gonna have shows, not necessarily all about the Yankees. We're gonna bring up entrepreneurs also. That's gonna talk about all kinds of different things. CEOs are gonna come on. We have a lot of great things planned for you guys. It's not only Yankee talk. And I mean, the Yankee talk in the morning, that's a given.
yeah,
But our nighttime shows are going to be very, very interesting, very unique. And if you have a good story to tell, all you have to do is let us know. And we're open season here, guys. We want to help people. That's what it's all about, to help you, the fans. And if you have a great story, if you're running something in the sports world or the entertainment world that is either unique or is helping a community, if you're helping people, we want to know about it.
got it.
We want
Yeah.
to give you the prompts. That's what we're all about here on NY Yankee Mania. And at nighttime, we will do a few added things that I think you could really going to enjoy. And kudos to Chris the Flash for instilling some really really good stuff in my stream and in my head. So I just want to say thank you, and we're going to end the stream now. But final words from CT first, and then we're going to bed, guys. Go ahead.
Let's hope for the other lineup that had been working tomorrow. Let's hope good trades happen, and let's look forward to the morning show. Everybody, please check out the Discord channel, spread the word, and come in the morning show. We start at 8:30. Joe does a wonderful job doing this. I'm very proud to be a part of Joe's show and that he welcomed me to do this. So, don't miss out tomorrow morning. We'll have some different things to talk about in the morning because we have to worry about, different things. The all-star breaks coming up. We can talk about different things. So.
Right, and exactly. And I also I want to wish everyone, a great happy Sunday. You got your family. Be thankful. Say prayers every day that you have a beautiful family. And I know a lot of people on the stream. They take a lot of pride with their loved ones and all. And just always be thankful. And never go unhappy. When you leave the house, never go unhappy because it's something that you should always keep in mind and be proud of. Be proud of yourself and be proud of your family at all costs. And always remember your mom and dad and the people that brought us here and the people that will always stand by you. It's very, very important. And loving your family is number one in my book, and that comes before sports, that comes before entertainment, and that is the truth. And we've got to stay together as a unit. So everyone, with that in mind, I want to wish everybody a great weekend, a great Saturday night, a great Sunday morning. Come and join us with bagels, coffee, pancakes, French toast, you name it. My Lavazza coffee in the morning, please. We will see you at 8:30 tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for making all of this possible. We love each and every one of you. And God bless you all. And God bless America. And also God bless the Yankees. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
There we go.